Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Sal Plays Star Trek Online. Here we are starting the patrol missions for the Delta Quadrant, at least the first part of them anyway. Right, let's begin. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to be made a deputy of the Benfin Guard during this. Yeah, there are Benfin, so maybe we're going to get deputised. Yeah, is this Kazon, is it? Or something else? Right, let's deploy Shuttle Wing first. Yeah, Kazon. And also a shield booster. And then levels. I'm assuming we're going to be trying to get rid of one of the Marges. Ah, the Benfin Guard did quick work of him when they weren't outnumbered.
You have entered an area controlled by the Benfin Guard.
Yeah, I've been deputised.
Indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately. You are now my deputy. We are here to apprehend a... Looks like
cool. So essentially the Benfin are like a police force in the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, they turned up in a couple episodes of Voyager. After, I think it was season 4 was the first time we got to actually see them. Season 4, episode 20, if memory serves. Where they encounter a test pilot for the Benfin, who's not actually who he claims to be. And some shenanigans that go on with that. Start using my other ability to help do that.
We will not go quietly.
I didn't expect you to. You are the Kazon after all. I wonder if you've been dealing with more members of the trade, so you've got more of their equipment now, or you've actually developed your own. We'll find out though. And we've got another ship as well. Alright, start dealing with that carrier. And pull my fighter wing back in for defence. Don't think they're going to listen.
Picking up small habitations in some of the assets. Think the system with multiple temporary hideout.
Well, that would be interesting, you know, have a supply base on the run so you can store loot and other things where people aren't going to find it, and then you come back later once the heat's died down. Oh yes, remember the Benfiends were also experimenting with coaxial drives as well. Which is another thing you learn in that episode. Well, just with the perfected it. I know Void just started experimenting with it afterwards as well, but they eventually settled on quantum slipstream. And let's deploy GMO fighters. And let's deploy my torpedoes straight up this one's in view.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their thoughts now, but it was probably a false persistence.
Yeah, which means we're going to have more incoming. This will be interesting. Let's bring my forward round to him, get in the range of everything.
I'm taking you with me.
You can certainly try, Mr. Kazon, but it's not going to go the way you think. Especially seeing as I've not actually been using my abilities. Boom. So unfortunately the Delta Quadrant is quite an unstable region. Right, let's deal with his supports now that that ship's disabled. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing about the patrol missions as well. You do get, as you can see, a few nice rewards.
And welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers.
That could be interesting to know more about that, seeing as we are here to help pacify the region.
There have been rumors that the Borg are fighting large-scale battles. We have little evidence of who against or why as of yet, but we are finding the aftermaths of such conflicts. Whoever's been fighting the Borg has caused significant damage to the collective. We're taking a cautious approach until we know more.
Well, that leaves the Vaudois or 8472 if they've decided to rear their ugly head, although they have stopped, so... And so we're...
suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer without their influence. I'm dispatching medics to treat any wounded so they can stand trial. And an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base.
That's evidence after all.
We have it from here.
Right, and as the curious lot that we are, we're about to go head first into a area where Borg ships are being dismantled and absolutely wrecked. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, I am going to skip some of this because, well...
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto, which was on a research mission in a little explored area of the Delta Quadrant. We're not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
Okay, that tells me what this is going to be then. It's like the Vaudois, who are another species introduced into Voyager, who Voyager actually helped revive, have finally got their butts back in order and are now perhaps waging the war on the galaxy. Well, the Delta Squadron anyway. That'd be interesting, seeing as their technology was several centuries out of date. Okay guys, let's find out what's going on, see if we can get the Callisto. See what's going on with them. Oh, revelations. Okay. I really should change you out of that suit at some point, shouldn't I, Alicia? Sorry, Flores. I'll use your surname, seeing as we're on duty. Oh wow, that's a lot of dead people then. Okay, let's search for survivors.
Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown.
Okay, we'll come and pick you up then.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Attention,
we're gonna have some fighting.
You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
And yeah, you're going into a defensive formation straight away, and boom. I ain't messing about with it off. It's not really an ambush if we knew it was coming. And they are harder than they were before, and they've pinned me in place. That's fine. I'm just gonna find this is now a Viper's nest. So you can play at the tractor game. Yeah, I might try that cluster torpedo out for a bit. I did replace one of those torpedo launchers. Hello, what's this?
You have violated a Voth facility and will be.
That's a bit overkill, isn't it? It's 2 dreadnoughts. Wait, what? Oh, okay, and they've all just suddenly warped away.
It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
Yeah.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range.
They are alive with the Voth, so...
homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power.
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets. That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Teray are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Well, okay. Set a course. And, yeah. Oh, the underspace also, interestingly, was a Voth creation originally. They used it to traverse the Delta Quadrant. Yeah. I think I know what this is going to be that's attacking them. Yeah, looks like they have got their butts in gear. Ah, here we go. Sorry about that. We got disconnected for a second there, guys. Right.
We've arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship.
You should know where those ships are from, Seven. Woo! That is a lot. Yep. Let's get to fighting. So they're going to attack the turret. Yeah, okay. I'll deal with that. We managed to avoid the mainstay of that barrage from that ship then, which is good. Okay, second wave. That blasted, however, deal with some of my fighting wing. That's not good. No, I actually take this seriously.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communication.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Oh, Voth and their dino supremacy.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
Okay, no negotiation, just boom, die.
The surface of the
Excellent, we're dealing with two xenophobic races.
Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial
guess
assault.
whose job it's going to be to get that back online? Muggins here. Alright, let's get to it.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network.
Okay, well let's get in there, let's revive any troops we can find, and
There was a firefight here.
then we will try and get the defences back online.
Thank you. The ships emerged from the underspace. The attackers were Vodwar.
Yeah, that's
Voyager
confirmed.
did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's
Impossible. It cannot be the Vodwar. I would know.
How would you know, Seven?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vodwar, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vodwar used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. At the time we encountered them, when I when I awakened them. Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vaadwaur we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vaadwaur are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Well, that's the mystery. We're going to have to find that one out.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
Okay, we'll get you towers. Ooh, drop pods. Drop pod with a transporter pad, I imagine. That's an interesting way of deploying your troops, you know, just boom and beam them in. I wonder if there's any defences on these. That'd be something to find out, I suppose. Right, we're going to be deploying a lot of turret Jesus in this one.
Was a door best left unopened.
Okay, so we've got to realign these nodes. Oh, and there are defensive people around each of them to try and stop me. Well, good luck to them. This is what happens when you mess with VOF tech. You get cannon to the face. And some high defense. Hi. Okay, right, we got the last one. Right, okay.
No further hostile beams detected. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize, and first you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must update the defense protocol. Finally, you must establish...
This is going to take a bit of time. I hope they don't respawn, otherwise I'm going to be hurting. I think that was the right one. And finally, launch. Yeah. I get the feeling this is going to be a repeat of this 4 times, but it's going to be different ones each time. Yeah. Alright, hopefully they're not going to sabotage that while we run to the next one.
When we first rescued the Vaadwaur, we thought we could be allies.
Yeah, until Neelix was like, hang on, Vaadwaur means foolish. I wonder what the Vaadwaur feel about the Talaxians having their name being foolish in their language. Okay, is there somebody else still here? Take a minute.
No further hostile beams detected. Analysis complete. First, you must reboot the core matrix.
Okay,
Next,
core,
you must reinitialize.
kinetic,
Finally,
and
you must
then
establish
uplink. So, core. These will change depending on rotations, I imagine. So, if you are playing this and you get stuck, it generally will depend on how it generates each time, but it'll be a variation of those ones. Right, number 2 up. Right, can we get 3 up before we run into any trouble?
defense node online.
One thing I will recommend if you're doing this mission as well, make sure you've got a fully equipped ground team and you've got them configured how you like them, because if you're not, if I remember, this mission is particularly difficult towards the end as you've got to protect things.
Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat.
Yeah, that's going to be a major problem as we explore the Delta Quadrant.
No further hostile beams detected.
Yep, well, I've just drawn the enemies from over there, so let's take care of that quickly, and then we'll go and do that there. Ooh, that was an interesting anti-proton weapon.
I have completed my analysis. First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Okay,
Next,
start
you must
up.
charge the capacitor. Finally, you must align the main relay.
Yeah. Okay.
No further hostile beams detected.
I've just completely forgotten what 7 said, so I'm going to wing this.
I have completed my analysis. First, you must launch the startup sequence. Next, you must charge the capacitor. Finally, you must...
Okay, so if I fail, they drop a drop pod on me. Good to know. Well, I suppose that is punishment and reward. It is a way of motivating you to pay attention. Okay, this looks like an underspace transporter then.
No further hostile beams detected.
Right. That, is it really that easy? Oh wait, I could just... Wow, I could just bulldoze my way through that. Well, you know what guys, if you do not mind a bit of extra combat, just bulldoze your way through it.
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vodwar was statistically insignificant.
You thought wrong then, my dear.
We had to ally ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vodwar. My analysis of this node is complete. First, you must launch the startup sequence. Next, you must update the... Finally, you must align...
Okay, so different to how we've done it before. So startup sequences. Yep, and if you move even slightly, it will stop the alignment process. Okay, good to know. Right. Yeah, man. Right, that should be the defense satellites back online, which means this place is going to become a hotbed of activity in a moment. I believe the Vodwar are going to employ a well-known tactic known as the spear tip. 40k fans will know exactly what that one is. It's where you hammer on the portion of the defences that is the strongest, because it will ultimately shatter the will of the defenders.
I need assistance at the central tower.
Yeah, we're coming. I'm going to try and knock your defences offline again. Makes sense. Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them there actually. Right. Get liberal with your abilities, guys. We're going to need them. Well, to be fair, if they just blew up these towers, you'd think that would have stopped this from happening, wouldn't you? Oh, hello. Oh, you've got an energy shotgun of some kind. Oh, good. My shields absorbed the damage of that, so I wasn't completely in trouble. Right, we'll quickly go and remove the squad that's over here so they don't cause trouble in our rear lines. Still, a couple still alive?
No further hostile beings detected.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay. Shield generator, nice. Oh, poor buggers. Let's get these guys up and also deploy my defences. Oh yeah, I forgot about the nanite grenade I've got on that one. See how you enjoy this defense. Alright, let's finish healing the troops and then we'll talk to that guy.
No further hostile beams detected.
Looks like they're all healed, so yeah, let's proceed to get attacked.
Georgie, we'd be in good shape if the Vard.
So alright, I'll just deploy an ambush turret.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vadwar were defeated. Clearly the Vadwar are checked.
Surprised the Voth haven't deployed anything to help them yet either. Oh, we're getting attacked on all fronts. Okay, those shields do not protect against, well, I suppose, yeah. Projectile weapons are less effective,
reinforcements approaching.
but they can still penetrate them. Takes most of the energy out of their swing, I suppose, but when it comes to, you know, drop pods, that's a different story entirely. Which is why these are probably turning to be most effective, because most people wouldn't normally smack a bunch of your own troops down in a drop pod.
Vadwar are relentless. Probability of our survival is zero.
Never tell me the odd 7. Especially when I have Turret Jesus to help us. And a full squad behind me. Yep, one of them is also going to go down if we're not too careful. We'll do item gathering once we're finished. Unless it starts to lag due to too many items, but it shouldn't do. Oh, nice with the plasma grenade. Oh, and there goes my walker. That's fine, I got my my boys have refreshed, so I'll just call them the security team. And most of my squad is still alive. Oh, hello.
Can't keep this up forever.
What is that?
Hey, Vadwar exosuits. Never thought I'd be happy to see those buggers. They should even the odds a little bit. Good man. And let's have another helping of turrets. Before that is another unique deployment type, exosuit.
Both reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vadwar do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Yeah, they did take your
we did
dreadnoughts to
sustain great losses. We have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
I did that, thank you.
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe.
Okay, alright. Are we going to get a chance to loot? Oh, hello. Tuvok. Cool.
7 of 9.
Admiral.
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault. Your ship invaded the Voth outpost. You woke the Vodwar.
Vodwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believe their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong. The Vodwar have returned, and no one is safe.
I wonder what
see.
Section 31 have been doing,
7.
because they are the real
Voyager could
intelligence
use your
network.
expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Oh yeah, you're disappearing while we do the cleanup. That is fine. To quote the Ferengi, salvage. Salvage everywhere. Oh, 7, you're still here. Not yet, Doctor. Let's first deal with the items. Yeah, my inventory is full, although I don't really need that one, so that's fine. What else we got? No, I'm good. Most of that is common, and as you can all see, I need to empty out my inventory. Right, let's get out of here. Gonna get myself some energy credits. I'll sell them if they're any good. And as you can see, we are back to the loading screen. Wow, I do not know what is up with the service today.
Lending aid to the Turay. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vodwar, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
That's an understatement, Tuvok.
Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vodwar. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Alright, let's get out of here. Don't know what's up with the service today. It seems that there's a few issues when you transition between maps. I wonder if the latest update has caused a few of those problems. But that's fine. The dev team will get it fixed quite quickly. They usually do.
I've read Admiral Janeway's mission logs from Voyager. It would be troublesome enough to have the Vodwar return in force. They're an aggressive and difficult species. But if they have technology and forces that can defeat the Voth, this does not bode well.
Alright, we'll give this cluster
Hello?
torpedo a
Would you
try
like to-
out.
Not all the experiences of the USS Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space.
Oh, that is
These
Janeway.
have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
Ah, that's where I put my well, you know what? We're going to replace that with the Vodwar cluster torpedo just to see how well it goes. Yeah. Although I don't see it in my inventory at the moment. Oh, it's because it's in my overflow box. That's why. Oh, and we have the second patrol mission where we have to patrol 3 different areas of the Delta Quadrant, which we will take care in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.